Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?
Hey you guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. And if you're not new, you already know what time it is. We're getting in this thing. So you guys, I have like 20 minutes, really like 15 minutes. Somebody DM'd me yesterday after I posted the last video that I posted, and they basically just asked me like, how do I manage being a dancer and a mom or whatever. So I'm just gonna sit here and make a video and tell y'all like things that I do to help me like maneuver, make sure I show up every day, be a mom, and still get to the bag at the same time, as in like for dancing or whatever. So hold on, I got my coffee. You know one thing about me, I gotta have coffee. I gotta hurry up because I do have class at like 5 o'clock. Okay, so I gotta talk and work at the same time. Okay, so if you're new to my channel, then my name is Bree. I have been dancing since my sophomore year of college. I slick kind of danced before then, but it really didn't count. But I really officially started dancing my sophomore year of college in a club. I started off as a waitress first, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna be a dancer. So I have been dancing for a little minute. I have danced everywhere. I done travel dance. I stay in Atlanta, Georgia. I do have a home club that I've been at, but I have danced at majority of the clubs in Atlanta. Like the only clubs I haven't really danced at is like the Gentleman's Club, and that's just my own preference, just because I just prefer to work at like urban clubs. So I do have a son. I have one child. He just turned 6 years old this year in October, and I am a single mom. So everything that I do, me paying for everything, his clothes, feeding him, taking him to school, everything is on me. I'm not complaining. My son is like the biggest blessing that has ever happened to me. So one thing that I like to do to help me just get situated and make sure that I'm still able to dance and be a mom. The first thing is, and I know y'all gonna hear this a lot, but you have to make sure, like, when you're dancing, the first thing that very important when you're trying to like show up and just do the best you could do, make sure that dancing is not your only source of income. Like, I get it. Like when you first started dancing, or like even if you've been dancing and then you start to have like a whole bunch of money coming in, so then you tend to just like, oh well, forget this, forget that, I make a lot of money dancing, so I don't gotta do anything else. No, never let dancing be your only source of income. Always have extra money, other money coming in, because at the end of the day, yeah, you doing this for now, but this is not the end goal. You definitely want to milk it and get as much from it as you can, but this should not be the only thing that you do. So one thing that I do to help me balance being a stripper and a mom is, I always remember when I go in the club, it's in and out. In and out, in and out, in and out. You have to be focused when you're working in the club. So I didn't used to be like this. Like, of course, like I told y'all, I've been dancing for a minute. So like in my earlier stages of like me dancing, I did get distracted. Like I was like spending money, not saving, buying stuff I shouldn't buy. I was just doing too much. But now that I'm older and I was able to just like learn from my mistakes, I'm able to tell y'all this. So one thing that I do is, like right now, I need my hair done right now, like no lie, but I'm gonna wait. So sometimes as a dancer, you have to upkeep yourself. Just try to figure out like what hairstyle can you fit that's gonna help you still show up as a dancer, but still help you show up as a mom, and just help you like basically just save your money. Like, don't go broke trying to put your all into a stripper image, because at the end of the day, you in a club so you can make money and take care of you and your child. You're not in a club so you could just be looking like, I'm not telling you to look crazy, but I'm telling you like to do it on a budget. So you can get braids, you can go get a wig. Like, you don't have to get synthetic wigs. Also, speaking of wig, I have the hair plug. You can get a 30-inch for $100. Good quality. You can get a 40-inch for $213. Check that out down below and in my description box. Go purchase my hair vendor. It is only $20. I just have to throw that in there. But anyways, you don't have to necessarily do too much. So in the beginning of my stripper career, I kind of did too much. And I'm not even saying like if you do too much, like I'm not saying that's a bad thing. But as a mom, I'm gonna make sure my house is covered first, my son is covered first, and then I'm gonna like do what I want to do. So if that means instead of getting my hair done every, y'all used to get my hair done every week. And if you're not new to my channel, you know, like, I used to get my hair done every week. Now it might be every 2.5 weeks, or it might be 3 weeks, a month. It just depends on. So that's the first thing. Save your money, because the same way you have good days, no, always make sure this is not your only source of income, and save your money. But the same way you have good days is the same way you're going to have bad days. Another thing that I like to do is, right now my son just started kindergarten in August. Y'all, I kid you not, I went to work last night, and the only reason I'm going to work is because the first is literally like in a couple of days. So I'm like, let me just run this money up. And I'm in school now. So it's just like, I'm just trying to go ahead and make as much money as I can before the first come. But one thing for me, y'all, and I know it's probably for a lot of y'all, it be hard to work in a club. Like, I get off at 3:30 in the morning, and then I have to drive home, probably lay down. Like, last night I got off, like, I left a little early. Like, I left like around 2:50ish. So I got home like at close to 3:30. I laid down. I had to get right back up at, I set my alarm for 5:40. Do y'all think I got up at 5:40? No. But by the grace of God, one thing that I do is I set multiple alarms, y'all. Like, I have to literally set more than one alarm. Like, when I set my alarm, I have like 10 different alarms. So like 5:40, 5:41, 5:42, 5:43, because it's like, you'll have intentions of wanting to get up, and that'll be your plans to get up. But I'm not gonna hold you. Like, working in a club, them late nights, like, your body is gonna get tired. Like, you're gonna be exhausted. So it's just like, you have to know how to manage. So if you have to set a whole bunch of alarms to get up, he did go to school. I did take him to school, and yeah. But I'm just saying, like, just imagine if you're working like every single day in a club, like during the week. So one of the sacrifices that I do is, I had to step back and say, okay, I'm no longer finna work during the week. I'm only gonna work on the weekends. This week is like my first week in a minute that I have been like working in the week. Like, I don't even work during the week no more. But like I said, I'm trying to get ahead for next month, so I'm working. So just make sure, like, even though you going to work or whatever, you still need to show up. The same way you showed up to that club, you still need to show up every day. Maybe your child not in school yet. Like, maybe you have a little one, like a toddler or whatever, but still show up. Like, you have to get up. It's one thing, like, when I leave the club, no matter how tired I am, when my son get up, I got to get up. So, like, during the summertime, he don't have school, but when it's time for him to get up, I have to get up. It's just that simple. Like, you can never put this before your child or your niece, nephew, whatever the case may be, because it's like, when you do that, you're gonna get lost, and it's gonna be like, that's gonna defeat the purpose of you even dancing. Another thing that I like to do is to balance being a stripper and a mom is, I like the budget. Like, I shop on a budget, like whether it be his clothes or whether it be food. I don't get food stamps, so I used to, but I don't get them no more. I haven't got food stamps in like a few years. I miss that. RIP to food stamps. But I just shop on a budget, and I just now started meal prepping, like, in the month of September. But, like, because I be on a go, like, right now, this week, I'm on a go. Like, my schedule right now is, I wake up in the morning, take him to school. I'm asleep while he at school because I just went to work the night before. But by the time I wake up, like, them hours go by so fast, it be time to take him to school. And by the time I wake up to go pick him up from school, I gotta get dressed, get myself ready for school. I have to find time to cook, and it's like, being realistic, I don't have time for that. So I like to meal prep. During the weeks that I know I'm gonna be busy, I just like to go ahead and meal prep. I do those on Sundays. Just go ahead and cook up a few meals, so that way when I pick him up from school, I'm already ready to go. All I gotta do is, and I also pack his bag, his own personal bag, with his pajamas, underwear, t-shirts. And then I have help. I know a lot of people don't have help, but I have help, and by the grace of God, I'm so thankful for that, because as a single mom, shit be really rough. My sister, my brother, and my mom, she help me out when she can, but mainly, my sister mainly is the one who be with my son the most, but I get help from all three of them, but my sister is mainly the one who watched them. So, like, today when he got out of school, I went, picked him up. He get out at 2:15. My mom stay like 40 minutes away, y'all, from where we stay at. So immediately when I pick him up, we drive into my mom's house, because I have to get you situated. You need to bathe, you need to eat, and I need to get you ready for bed. Like, get you situated so I know, like, when I leave, you gonna be ready for bed. All you gotta do is just chill out, and that's it. So I picked him up. We drove to my mom's house. Immediately when we got in the house, like I said, I already had his stuff packed. I'm running his water so you can get in the tub, because I have to be to school at 5 o'clock. So he get in the tub. While he's in the tub, I'm going ahead and warming up the meal that I already meal prep. On Sunday, I'm doing that. This, like, your time is very, very important. Being a dancer and trying to just manage every other thing. And y'all, I'm a YouTuber too, so I still have to make time for that. So he's in the tub. I'm warming his food up. And then also while he in the tub, I'm making sure, like, okay, let me utilize this time because I was just asleep while you was at school. Because you have to get sleep. A lot of y'all be like, well, Bree, you just be on a go. Like, how do you find sleep? I find sleep. Trust me. Like, sleep finds me and I find sleep. You just got to not oversleep. Sometimes you tend to oversleep. No, like, you got to get up. So, while he in the tub, while his food in there, I'll go ahead and try to hurry up and edit a video or whatever. Even if I can't complete it, I know, like, I started it. So, boom, he's out the tub. Feed him while he's eating. I might grab me something to eat, and then he's situated. I'm out. Like, my brother be there or my sister be there. They're watching him. So right now, from like 5 to 9:30, I have class. Like, I'm in school again or whatever. So after 9:30, it's time to hit the club. Like, I'm in the club, but before I go to club, I know I done did my mommy duties, like, and I also help him with his homework, but he don't have homework, like, every single day. It just depends on, so I just utilize that time. But like I said, the time frame just be so limited, so don't ever think because you have a child, you can't complete everything that you want to complete, because it's very possible. You just have to have time management. You need to save. You need to think about other ways you can make other income. So, like, when I get out of school, I'm already headed to the club. So, like, the club that I work at, I really want to get there before 10:30, because after 10:30, tip out is higher. Who wants to pay that, babes? Nobody want to pay. I'm trying to see what time it is, y'all. Hold on. Because I gotta go to my class. Okay, I got 6 minutes. It's 4:49. I'm not trying to pay a higher tip out. Like, I'm trying to pay the cheapest tip out that I can, because we need these funds to pay these bills and to get stuff situated. So I'm at work. While I'm at work, I just go over my day, like, check. Like, my son has like a school group or whatever, like a class dojo or whatever. So I'll go on that, make sure I'm not missing anything, plan for the day, the next day. I go to work. I'm getting off work. Instead of me, like, when I get off work, y'all, instead of me, like, going all the way to Gwinnett County to pick him up, I just go home, because my job is close to my home, and I try to lay down for like 2 hours, which I told y'all earlier. So while I'm at home, before I lay down, I just repeat. I go ahead and get his stuff ready for the next day. I do what I need to do. And in the morning, I wake up, go grab him, take him to school, and I'm asleep. So it's just like, everybody's schedule is different. You got to figure out what works for you. But right now, this is how I balance being a stripper and being a mom and just have other stuff going on. Like, it's very possible. And the days that I don't go to sleep, like, some days I don't go to sleep right after I drop him off at school. It just be like, some days I need to go to sleep, because I can't go a certain amount of days without getting enough sleep. So, like, what today is? Tuesday? Monday and Tuesday, I went to sleep. Tomorrow, I'm not going to sleep, because while he at school, I can go do Uber. So, it is tough. It is hard. It is going to be days where you're tired. But when you have a vision, and I'm just looking around, y'all, while I'm talking to y'all. You have a vision, and you just know where you're trying to go. Like, you gonna stop making excuses, and you gonna make it happen. If you got time to get your hair done, your nails done, to always have the latest trends, to always have them luxury bags, if you got time to just do all this extracurricular activity, you definitely have time to show up. One thing that I see a lot of people comment is, I wish I could do this. I wish I had time, but I don't have time. And let's just say you don't have help. Let's just say, like, the days that maybe my sister or brother is not available to, like, watch him or be there for him, because they have, like, their own jobs, whatever. Like, tomorrow, I'm going to have to take him to a babysitter while I'm at school, because there's nobody right there to like, watch him while I'm at school. So I got to pay for that. All you have to do is just, whatever state you just stay in, search up 24-hour daycares, or just search up daycares near you. And I know a lot of people is just iffy about, like, daycares or babysitters, but it's just like, sometimes you have to do what you got to do. Like, the main thing that I see with, like, balancing being a stripper and balancing, like, being like a mom is, a lot of people don't have childcare, and that really be annoying. That just be so hard. But at the end of the day, you just need to like do what you have to do. If you have to pay somebody else, just know like, yeah, you spending money to pay, but that money's gonna come back if you go in the club and do what you need to do. All you need to go in the club is be in and out. Don't be in there sitting down. Like, you're gonna sit down for a little bit, but you need to be on every customer. Like, when I go in there, my time is limited. Like, I could be out here editing a video, I could be Ubering, I could be studying for my school stuff. So it's like, I be damn if I come to somebody's club and just sitting there chilling, talking about drama, sitting there with the next female, the next dancer, and just talking about nonsense. Like, we need to be talking about the money. We need to be talking about the bag. That's like why when I go in a club, I'm not playing with these customers. Like, do you got the money or not? Do you want to dance or not? If not, next customer. Like, my time is very limited. But hopefully this just gave y'all like a glimpse of how I manage being a stripper and a mom. It is more stuff that I do. Like, every week I still try to make sure, like, me and my son, I make sure I spend quality time with him. No matter how busy I get, I'm always taking him somewhere. If not once a week, like if I miss one day out the week, I'm definitely doing it on the weekend. Or if I can't find time to do it on the weekend, I'm gonna do it next week. I always try to take us out to eat. I always try to like take him to like a fun kid place. Like, I'm always making sure I spend time with him. Even in the car wise, with me like picking him up, I'm always just asking him, hey, how was your day? What did you learn? What did you do? Did you eat breakfast? Did you eat lunch? I'm just always there. Like, I ask questions. I always just try to show up and just go over and beyond, because like, if you don't do it, who else gonna do it? Comment down below and let me know if you're a dancer and you have a child, and are you struggling with trying to just like balance the two, or are you a dancer and you're a mom and you just want to like do other stuff? Like, maybe you want to do school, maybe you want to do YouTube, or you just don't know where to start. Yeah, I do offer 30-day mentorship, so check that down below in the description box. I do have to go. It's 4:53. I can't be late for class, but this is it. I love y'all so much, and I'm gonna catch y'all in my next video. Bye. Ooh, we made some money tonight.